From Jersey to Jamaica, welcome fellow fans of Clash of Clans from around the world. It is your host, Galadon. It is the most beloved series on the channel, No Cash Clash of Clans, the free-to-play account created by perhaps the biggest gemmer in the game. Here we are, just loving the idea of not spending any money. And I know that sounds strange coming from Galadon, but it's been a blast. We are well into Town Hall 14, and we're trying to catch up. In fact, today, I've got literally weeks of footage to compile into one episode. Remember, we just had the Town Hall 15 update, then I had a short vacation to Hawaii, which was great, thank you for asking. And yes, we have tons of really long upgrades happening now, which obviously, well, it just makes it so it's going to have to be a little bit longer between episodes. So be patient, hang tight. I promise we will get caught up. We will have more No Cash Clash as soon as I possibly can. I'm trying to get them done, I promise you guys. Okay, so hammers, we've got lots of CWL medals. In fact, I'll probably anger a few of you with my usage of CWL medals in today's episode. But remember, what happened in this episode specifically was I was preparing to go on vacation. And so what I needed to do right at the end, the final day before I left for vacation, was to try to get the builders so that they had something to do for a longer period of time. And that involved being a little bit rushed, not having time to farm, because remember, we do have 34 Clash of Clans accounts at this point. Oh man, the number literally goes up every week. But yes, I didn't have enough time to properly farm. To sit down and farm for hours with each of these accounts just doesn't always make sense. So we are getting a lot of raids in, and sometimes in the footage, you will see the loot or the gems jump a little bit. Again, I promise you, I swear on everything that is holy to me that no, I have never spent money on this account, and I never will. But the problem is, it's not my only account, and many of you with just one free-to-play account, that's fine. You've got the time to dedicate. I really didn't recently, so yes, I did some things that were a little bit wasteful. Okay, fast forwarding through a couple more raids. Big raids still being found in Champion 2 and Champion 3 at Town Hall 14. Still love this range. Right here. Okay, so you saw the builder huts were done earlier. Now the elixir storages are done. Seriously, we're going to see so many weeks put together in one episode. I hope you guys like this style of content, even though it means we have to skip over things like raid weekends, clan games, CWL, even the season pass, which we, of course, can't buy on this account. But okay, back to the lab. Oh, by the way, remember all those times I tell you guys upgrade your archers, your barbarians as soon as you get to the new Town Hall level because they are going to help out with your king and queen ability? Finally, yes, I did that on the archers. And then the walls, it's a personal pet peeve of mine. I hate having low level walls, and every time I go to a new Town Hall, it's artificially accelerated. And what I mean is, it makes more sense to do other things, right? Walls are relatively useless, but I appreciate the visuals. I want to get those walls out of the way, so now we at least have them up to Town Hall 10 level, and we will shortly be working on getting rid of all of these noob-looking walls and at least getting them to level 13. Okay, also, the free-to-play account's best friend is obviously the raid medal. I love the fact that we have raid weekends now, and yes, I know I complain about them every Thursday, but every Monday I'm super happy because we've got an extra 10 million or so loot. Think about that. If you get 1,200 raid medals, that equates to 10 million in loot, and that is quite a bit of farming that is saved by the raid medals. Now right here, you'll notice the Dark Elixir storage is not upgraded yet, so I didn't even have enough room to upgrade a king or a queen. We went with the Royal Champion. The storage will be done in what, about a day or so? Yes, we did spend some more gems on a Book of Heroes, but that was because I feel like there's really no point in storing tons of gems as a free-to-play player. Rune of Elixir on the newly upgraded Elixir storages means we have enough Elixir to get the gold storages going, and that's going to feel nice because, again, that should always be an early priority at a Town Hall level. Get as many upgrades done to the storages as you can so that you can hold more, so that you can raid more, so that your runes get better value, and there you go, another little raid, and we've got the fourth and final gold storage upgrading, even though now, yeah, we have about a week and a half before we have a free builder. So yes, this is again one of those points in the series where there's just no footage being recorded. I'll miss out on whatever is happening. I try to pop in, do my weekend raids like you can see here. Not quite picking up 1,200, so just about 10 million in resources that are going to be at the ready. And of course, one of the safest places you can store your resources is in your raid medals. Think about it. Nobody can raid them when they're sitting over there. Okay, yes, fine. A few more days sitting here like this without anything to do. The season ends in the meantime, so we pick up the tiny little season bank that you get as a free-to-play player, which does feel bad. And we, again, go in with the raid medals, buying more resources because we do have some builders that came free. So, yes, by the way, Pet House. One of the big upgrades you want to make is the Pet House at Town Hall 14, because remember, we're going to focus on offense more than defense whenever possible. Now the Electro Owl can hang out with the Grand Warden, but yes, obviously, remember, you are attacking far more often than you are being attacked. So offense is always going to be more critical than defense. Also, okay, again, don't do what I do what I say, okay? The builder huts are probably a better value. I think the reason I did that actually right there was because I wanted to spend all of my gold, and the builder huts would have left me with like 6 million. Here, I'm completely empty on gold, and we, of course, are going to use a hammer on the longest, most expensive upgrade at Town Hall 14. That is the Eagle Artillery. So that's done. That saves a lot of time, a lot of resources. Got to try to use those hammers just like I tried to use the gems and the raid medals. None of these things make sense to save, to hoard, to hide away for a rainy day because, well, when you're free to play, every day is rainy, right? Okay, look away. Don't watch this. No, don't ever do that. That's 100 CWL medals that got used for elixir. Oh man, it's ugly. It's dirty. But what happened was I was leaving the next morning for the vacation, and I had to get something going because it would have been a tragedy to leave a builder unused during a week-long vacation. So we put the builder back on the Pet House and off we go to Hawaii. So that's it. Let's go ahead, wrap up. Next episode, we'll be back and we'll talk about what's going on. But I mean, technically I'm already back from vacation. You know how that went, right? It was recorded and then, oh, it's confusing. I'm confusing myself now. Okay, status report.
Whoa.
Trophies up, gems down, hero levels 1. The Royal Champion got level 26. Walls, very funny. No, we're not going to count walls yet, but we'll get there eventually. Now we're going to focus on weaponizing the builder huts like I said we should long ago. In the meantime, you made it to the end, Gal fam. I love you. I think about you. I appreciate every single one of you every single day. Get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, week, month, and year. Be kind to other people, animals, and the planet. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, another vacation? How many vacations do you take? Do you ever work? What about me? You leave me here